morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you're tuning in from. Welcome to Fit Fab Workout. This is FlexiFit. In today's session, we are going to be using some bands. Okay, so you want to have a long band, right? So a nice long band. It doesn't matter if it's a loop or if it's just one, that's totally fine. We work with that. We want one longer band. And then you might want to have a couple, 2 or 3 of your elastic bands, the smaller loops, right? So you want something that is going to be sort of light to medium, right? And then something that is going to have a little bit more resistance to it. And we are going to use the foam roller. And we're going to use the foam roller for both some strength and some stretching work. Okay, so remember in FlexiFit, we are already warmed up. So if you're not warmed up, press pause, do a nice dynamic warm up, or go for a run or whatever. Make sure you're nice and loose because we dive straight into it. All right, you ready? So here we go. Our first one, you're going to take that medium band and you're going to place it around the side of your feet, around the outside of the balls of your toes. You're going to bring your feet hip width apart, scoop the tailbone down so you're nice and soft on your knees, right? I don't want you to be all straight and having the knees locked. You want to stay soft on your knees and you're really engaging through your glutes. And what you're going to do, you're just going to walk forwards, right, and back. Okay, and what you want to try and do is make sure you're not kind of shimmering and twisting. So you're keeping your hips nice and stable and you're really just walking back and forth, right? So forward, right, check into those hips and back. Again, remember you're soft on your knees, you're not locked, you're not doing like a penguin walk. You are nice and soft on your knees. Right, and you're really squeezing through your glutes, starting to feel some warmth. Good. So we're going to do a full body workout using the bands, right? And then we'll do a nice stretch, full body stretch, using also bands and foam roller. And then you'll be out of here. So this is our usual little express session, right? This should go very quick today. All right, give it another 10 seconds or so here, going back and forth with this band. Good, and time. Bring that band up above your knees. You're going to have the band roughly about 1 inch above your knees, right here. Your feet are a little wider than your hips. You're in that nice athletic stance, right? Same thing, soft on the knees. Scoot that tailbone down. Hands on your hips, come down, squat and up, down, up. Feel the resistance happening here around the band as you squat, right? And what it's doing, this is going to really strengthen and mobilize your hips. Good. Great job. Keep going, down and up. Good. Great, keep it up. 15 seconds to go here. 5. And time, good. And remove the band from your legs. And go ahead and grab your longer band. Again, you're going to place it underneath the balls of your feet, right? Then you're going to cross that band over, so it's crossed, right? Let me show you here with some contrast, so you can see better. Wearing red leggings with a band. So see, band's here, cross it, boop, right? So it's crossed, okay? So cross that band, and then from there, you're going to pull up. So pull the band apart, lift the shoulders, lift the elbows up towards your ears, bringing your wrists towards your shoulder blades. Make sure you're not breaking the wrist, right? The wrist stays nice and aligned with the arm. Sorry, got a little twitch. Working on the shoulder here. Right, and what's key is really to pull apart and lift those elbows above the shoulders, right? But without shrugging the shoulders. Again, you're still soft on your knees. Good. So like I said, this is a full body workout. Great work. 10 more seconds here. 5. And time. Good. So you're still keeping that cross, and you are going to place the band in your hand. Sorry, you no longer need to keep that cross. Well, you can if you want to. Wait, just let me get the position right. Keep the band in your hand right here, and you are going to press up and down. Up, down. Good. Make sure you're not tilting and that you're staying super solid. This is really shoulder work. Good. Keep exhaling. 10 seconds here. Give me 2 more. Last one. And time. Switch sides. Good. And here we go. Up, down. So nice shoulder press, single side shoulder press, using the band. Make sure you're resisting the band, not only when you're going up, but also when you're coming down, right? The band wants to really come down fast, and you've got to resist it. That's where the work's happening. Good job. 10 more seconds to go here. 5. And time. Good. Excellent. From here, you're going to come down onto the mat. You're going to have your feet in this band. Actually, let me just put a towel down. You know, when you're wearing an open top at the back, it's always sticky on the mat. So lay down, right? The band is behind your feet. You're securing it with your hands. So this is up to you how loose you keep the band and how tight you have it, right? Actually, I'm going to double mine here and hold it on either side. I prefer this system. And from there, we're just going to press the legs out and in. Press them out. So it's like a leg press, but using the resistance of the band, right? Now, if you want to add a little bit of abs, you can come into an isometric crunch and press out. But otherwise, just focusing on this leg press here is good for today, right? All right, keep going. Exhale, press out, inhale in, out. Good. And resist with the arms, right? Don't let the arms follow the legs. Your arms are your anchor. Good. Keep breathing. Great job. Your feet are nice and flexed. And you're pressing out. Good. Ten more seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now you're going to come up, right? And so you're still securing that band with your feet, and you're just going to alternate rowing. So you can keep your legs straight if you want, if it pulls the band further away from you. And you're just going to alternate, right? Left and right. So keep your fist and your wrist, they want to come at hip level, right? Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. You're not rounding your spine. And you're really pulling back, bringing that fist all the way to your hip, right? And so feel your rhomboids, those muscles on the side of your shoulder blades, squeezing. We're alternating right now. We're still alternating. Don't worry, we're going to combine both together. in 10 seconds. But first we'll do another set on our legs. And time, good. You're gonna release down, and here's what you're doing. You're securing the band, and you're just gonna move your legs down and up. Play with a 45, 65-degree angle. So it's like a leg lift, but using the resistance of the band. You're gonna notice there's more work happening in your hips and your legs than when we do it without the elastic band, right? So it suddenly transforms an ab exercise into a full body. Really make sure you're securing that band with your hands, keeping those feet flexed. If you keep the feet flexed, you're securing the band as well at the base of your feet, and just play with that 45, 65-degree angle. Keep breathing. We got another 20 seconds here. Good. 10 seconds to go. You're doing really good. Make sure your lower back stays in contact with the ground and that you're drawing your belly button towards your spine. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come on up. Your legs are out. And now this time you're going to cross the band, right? And your palms are facing down, okay? And then you're going to row back. Pull your elbows out to the side. Bring your fists towards the side of your chest or towards your armpits and out. In, out. Good. Really getting some solid upper body work here today. Good job. So back, work on your back muscles, work on your chest and your shoulders, right? Make sure your fists are level with your chest. Breathe. Exhale when you pull back. Still sitting nice and tall. Good job. 20 seconds to go. Keep breathing. Good. 10 seconds. 5. And time. Good work. Release it down. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of arm work. So what we're going to do the arms, we're going to use the band that has a lot more resistance, right? And then we're going to secure it behind one foot, right? And what you're going to do, you're going to be sitting here, nice and comfortable, right? Arm is down, and you're just going to pull out, do like a bicep curl, okay? You place your hand underneath to kind of secure your arm. And if you bend your leg, it's going to make it a lot easier, right? But keeping the leg straight, down and up, right? So it's quite tiny movement. It's quite localized and precise. Very tiny. Good. Again, make sure you're not pulling your shoulder forward. Keep that shoulder down and back. And about 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch sides. And time, good. Release and switch sides. So you'll notice you've done some strength, but it's also, and you'll feel a little bit looser in your arms. I love using bands. It's a nice variation for strength training, and at the same time, you get to really focus on the mobility. So make sure, again, you don't want to be breaking the wrist, right? Your wrist is nice and aligned with your arm, pulling in and out. And make sure you're not moving that upper arm, right? It's just, things are just moving from the elbow joint. Breathe, good. Great job. Another 10 seconds here. Very precise, again, stay focused. Make sure you're always sitting tall. Always make sure you have a nice long spine. And time, good work. All right, let's get on to some core. I promised you some core work using the foam roller. So 2 exercises. that I'm going to show you today, right? We're going to have a little bit of fun. Okay, so your first one, you're going to be laying down on the floor, and you're going to place your feet on the foam roller, and you're going to come up into a glute bridge, and you're just going to roll the foam roller out and in. So this is going to work on stabilizing your hips and activating your hamstrings. Make sure you're not swinging around and you're nice and stable. And out and in. Good job. Give me another 15 seconds here. We don't need to do sets that are super long. We don't want to move too quick. We want to be precise. We want to be stable. We want to be mobile. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. We're going to do a plank on the foam roller. So this is going to be a forearm plank. So you're going to place your forearm somewhere in the middle of your forearm on the foam roller. You're going to come here and same principle, roll it in and out. If this is a little bit too tough to do with your legs off the ground, no problem. Just roll in and out with your knees on the floor and feel the activation happening through your core, right? It's just tiny, tiny. It's precise. 10 more seconds here. Breathe. And time. Good work. All right. Keeping your arms on that foam roller, sit into your heels, right? And now you're going to roll out and in, rolling on those forearms, just keeping your arms parallel to your ears, looking down towards the mat, and feeling the nice stretch happening in your upper back, your shoulders, through your armpits, right? And send those hips towards your heels. Nice big stretch here. Inhale out, exhale as you come in, stretch further. And then roll that foam roller so it's underneath your hands. Really sit into the heels and just keep rolling out with your fingertips as far as you can go. Really stretching, elongating through your arms. Feel the stretch in your upper back. Stretching all those little muscles we worked on with the band. Good. And then come on back, great job. So just check in with your shoulders, see how they're feeling. Just feel nice and loose in your upper back. All right, let's do a little figure 4 stretch on the foam roller. So you're gonna come sit onto your foam roller, lean back a little bit, cross your right leg over onto your left, and then just bring your left hip off the foam roller, just the right one, and then just gently draw some little circles on this foam roller. And reverse direction. Very gentle, just stretching, foam rolling through the piriformis and the TFL. Good, and then switch sides. So bring the left leg over the right, rock over onto your left, and gentle little circles as you're rolling. And back. Good, and release down. Great work. All right, let's leave the foam roller away. We're just going to grab one band. You're going to grab that hard, that bigger, kind of stronger resistance band. Lay down on your mat. One leg is bent, foot flat on the floor. The other one up in the air. The band goes through the foot. Flex your foot. Holding onto the band, you're just going to lower your leg and bring it back up. Always having the foot super flexed, aiming to have your heel go towards the ceiling. Bringing your leg up and down. We're stretching the back of the leg here through the back of the calf and the hamstring. Good, 2 more here. 1, and 2. Leg is all the way up in the air and just pull onto that band. Press into the sky with your heel. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then release the band from your leg. Good. Just extend both legs out and notice how you feel between the right leg and the left leg. Maybe your right feels a little bit longer. So bend your right right foot flat on the floor. Bring that band around the base of the left foot. Foot is flexed, heel is into the ceiling, and here we go. Down, up, down, up. Good. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Another 2 here. Down, up. 1 more. And stay all the way up at the top. Flexing your foot, sending that heel into the sky. Make sure your lower back is nice and flush with the mat. And then release the band. Good job. Extend both your legs. Great. All right. Good work. And that is it for today. Like I said, FlexiFit is a nice express session. A little bit of strength, a little bit of stretch, and you're good to go. This is a nice little workout to do before or after a run, or when you wake up in the morning. It'll get you feeling nice and loose and ready to hit the day without wearing you out too much. I hope you enjoy this. Again, thank you for joining me live on Zoom, live on Facebook. And if you were on the replay, please ensure you type into the comments below replay just for accountability's sake. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and I see you again very soon. Ciao.